Welcome to Sonic Saturday, yo! Hey guys, welcome in. I'm ZorDon of Doom. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and here on YouTube. If you would like to check out anything and every song that I have currently out, all links are down in the description. You can even hear the full version of Stress Ball that is playing in the background right now, and Fire and Snow that plays at the end of each of my videos. Without further ado, I welcome you in to another Sonic Saturday in which I react to music from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And today I will be doing another Sonic Adventure reaction. Thank you guys for sticking with me with these alternating reactions. Last week was 06, this week is Adventure, next week will be 06. And so on and so forth until I finish the OST or listen to as much as possible. As for today's reaction, huge thank you to Zach Graham once again, who typed out this essay of a comment. And he says, next up, we'll listen to all themes relating to Chao. Pronounced Chao. Thank you for the correction. Okay, sorry in advance. Lots of info ahead. I love Chao. And there's a lot to know about them. Oh, them? Debuting in Adventure 1 and only returning again in Adventure 2, the Chao Garden was introduced as a way to take a break from the action stages and unwind by spending time raising these small, adorable creatures called Chao. By the way, the plural is still Chao, like sheep. So anytime you see Chaos? Oh, chaos. It is said as you'd expect, chaos. Okay. Not to be confused with Daos from Tales of Fantasia. I've heard Chao raising was quite a rudimentary system in the original Dreamcast games, but I grew up with the GameCube ports, where they totally overhauled the Chao system and made it much more involved. Think of it like a Tamagotchi, but with a lot more stuff to do. Sure, you can feed, pet, and play with them, but they also have a whole stat screen and alignment chart. Whoa! Other than the main game, you had like a pet system? Chao have 5 different stats: swim, run, fly, power, and stamina. Each one, except for stamina, will slowly change the Chao's appearance over time. And if one stat is much higher than the rest, it will eventually evolve into a dedicated Chao of that stat. Run Chao, fly Chao, etc. But you can continue to train its stats even after it's evolved, and it will continue to gradually change appearance even further as it gets even older. And from here, stats can be mixed and matched. So you could end up with a power swim Chao or a normal fly Chao. Normal being if all stats are relatively even. During the action stages, when you defeat enemies, a little animal will pop out. As Eggman uses them to power his robots, you can collect said animals and bring them back to the Chao Gardens, and once there, you can give the animals you've saved to your Chao. In doing so, the Chao will somehow absorb the stats and traits of the animal it was given. For example, if given a rabbit, the Chao could then grow the rabbit's ears or paws and gain points towards its run stat. Or if given a parrot, they could gain its wings or tail and level up its fly stat. So the Chao essentially ate these animals. They devoured them. And then there's the alignment stats. This is a lot. Wow. Introduced in Adventure 2. Depending on whether your Chao is raised with love or, heaven forbid, abuse. What? You can do that? Is there neglect as well? Jeez. Or a mix of both. And from whom, heroes or villains, they can evolve into either a neutral hero or dark Chao, each one having a different appearance, which also each have their own visual differences with their stat evolutions. So a hero / run Chao looks completely different from a dark / run Chao. This is so detailed. When a Chao is fully matured, you could end up with, for example, a neutral power fly Chao. So between all the different alignments, stats, and animal parts, your own personal Chao can be totally customized any way you want, Literally hundreds of different combos to choose from. That is insane. That's awesome. And I didn't even get into all the numerous different color options. Crossbreeding rare colors, costumes, medals, character Chao, or the fully evolved Chows, or the fully evolved Chaos Chao. Phew, did you get all that? Sorry for the excessive rambling this time, but I just love the Chao so much. There truly is no in-between when it comes to Chao. You either didn't care for them, or were totally obsessed with them. You can guess which one I was. I can tell you were obsessed with them. Okay, music time. Chao Garden. And here's the link. Each of the 3 hub areas in Adventure 1 has its own Chao Garden. Even the egg carrier, though they all share the same music. Okay. In Adventure 2, there's also 3 gardens, but instead of being location-based, there's a garden for each alignment. This is so complex. A neutral garden, a hero garden, and a dark garden. And while they each have their own themes that are all based off of Adventure 1 theme, I think we'll save those for when you get to the entire SA2 OST reactions. I appreciate you. Thank you. As there are a number of other SA2 exclusive Chao themes. Makes sense. So we're focusing just on Adventure 1, but let's start with Chao Garden. That's so interesting that they're in each hub area, but same song. Alrighty, here we go. Theme of Chao. Sonic Adventure. Considering it's they're pets, I'm not expecting any epic sounding music. I'm expecting probably playful. I was initially thinking that the Chao was kind of like chocobos in a way, like chocobo breeding, but this sounds way more complex. But yeah, let's get right into this. In 3, 2, and 1. Yes, definitely playful and fun. I can't even imagine what a Chao looks like. Especially if they could get rabbit ears or wings. The garden looks like, and they all look a little bit different, but I'm giving like, is it Harvest Moon vibes? I could see maybe a beach nearby, or at least like a lake or something. Fade out. I'm curious, what are your guys' thoughts on the Chao? Not just Zach Graham, but I want to know your thoughts. Were you one of those who were obsessed with them, or did you not care for them? Alrighty, up next, Chao Race entrance. You can race like chocobo racing? A Chao's stats aren't just for changing their appearance, they're also for competitions. And racing is the main way to show off their skills. There are many different types of races, usually testing one particular stat at a time. Swim races, flying races, etc. Oh, how many Chaos could you, raise at a time? So it may be advantageous to raise up a dedicated Chao of each stat, or just pour all stats into one mega Chao. Oh, the song was later reused in Adventure 2 Battle, the enhanced port, as the main Chao hub, where you could access the 3 gardens and Chao Kindergarten. There's a kindergarten? And to further confuse things, the original Dreamcast SA2 Chao hub theme is what SA2B would later use as its race entrance theme. And the original SA2 race entrance was the same as the Chao transporter theme that we'll hear shortly. Weird that it got shifted around so much like that. Yeah, I wonder why they chose that. Unless it sort of made sense in that way, sound-wise. But yeah, let's check out Chao race entrance. Let's get this party started. Sonic Adventure. I swear, when I see party started, my brain immediately shifts to Black Eyed Peas. Oh my god. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, not what I was expecting. This sounds like racing was intense.
Lay in the wax and spin in the center.
What? It's almost like a theme park carnival silly. Are they actual lyrics? Are they actually saying something? I can't really make it out that well. Sounded like wake up. This is silly. Pretty long for an entrance song, but I can definitely see or hear how this party is getting started. It's so interesting. I just imagine on the keyboard is like a little joystick that you can make this weird sort of sound where it's like the notes are bending. I don't know what it's called. The silliness went away.
Lay in the wax and spin in the center.
Lay in the wax and spin in the south? Is what I heard. Probably not. Oh, is it lay and relax? Interesting. Okay, R2-D2. Is the party for robots? That was so interesting. Okay, next up we got the Chao race itself. Chao racing is actually pretty passive from the player's perspective. You're mostly just watching them do their thing from the sidelines like a proud parent. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. But you can cheer them on along the way. In Adventure 1, the camera will periodically cut to different Chao in the race. And when it's on yours, you'll want to mash the button to make them go faster, I see. And stop when it's not focused on them, as to not cheer for other Chao. That's cute. That's a really cute mechanic. In Adventure 2, it's a bit more strategic. A camera is always on your own Chao, but pressing the button once will give it a hearty boost of speed, at the cost of taking a chunk out of its stamina bar. So you'll want to cheer them on at the proper times, and not too often or they'll get tired out too quickly. I see. It doesn't seem like they had the stamina bit in Adventure 1, but interesting how it sort of evolved. Alrighty, here we go. Chao race. Join us for happy time. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this definitely feels like a race song. Very speedway. It feels very metropolitan, actually. I want to look up what a Chao looks like. I'm gonna just Google it really quick. Oh! Oh, they're cute! They kind of look like Pikmin? A type of Pokemon? Wow, there's a huge variety of them. That's it. That's insane. Hey. Okay, Keys. That's what the song makes you want to do. Oh, and there's a fade out. Heck yeah, that was super, like, happy. And fun. And since we have a Chao race, next up is Chao race goal. Plays when a race is over, win or lose. Chao race goal. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Zach Graham also included Sonic Adventure 2's Chao race goal in this. So we'll check out Sonic Adventure 1 first. It's only 8 seconds, so let's listen well. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's cute. I just saw the thumbnail. If I just waited, I would have seen what a Chao looked like. But here's Sonic Adventure 2's Chao Race Victory theme. So it's a little bit longer. Oh! Yeah, it kept the da, 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 da. All right, now that we're done with the race themes, we go back to Chao Garden. Black Market? There's a Black Market? First used in Sonic Adventure 2, but brought to the enhanced ports of Sonic Adventure 1. So I think it makes sense to put it here. Okay. This is also the case for a few other songs, if you're wondering about the different thumbnails. The Black Market is an admittedly sort of sketchy shop in the back of a storage closet. Yeah, that sounds super sus. Where you can use the rings collected in levels to buy special food and costumes for your Chao, or even Chao eggs to hatch and raise a brand new Chao from. Oh, this is how you can get different colored Chao. The fact that it's called Black Market, though, is wild. But to be fair, it's in the back of a storage closet, so, like, I guess Black Market makes sense. Alrighty, here we go. Chao Kindergarten and Black Market. Sonic Adventure 2, which was also used in Sonic Adventure 1 later down the line. Interesting how that they sort of play off each other. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I was gonna say, this seems too positive for Black Market, but there's a little bit of shady, skeptical nature to the song. I could imagine someone or a character walking along, very clumsy, and then tripping, constantly tripping, a little bit silly. Not what you'd expect from a Black Market song, not gonna lie. But the fact that this is with Chao Kindergarten, so it is an integrated part of, I guess, the Chao Garden. Why call it Black Market, though? It's almost like a following the leader kind of song for kids. Fade out. So interesting. Huh. Okay. I like how this one's called the Chao Kindergarten Conspiracy. What? If you've watched that video, would like to know your thoughts. All right. Next up, we have Chao Transporter. The Dreamcast controller had a little screen on it that you could transfer a Chao onto and take it out of the garden and into the levels with you. Oh, not exactly sure what the purpose of that was. You never had a Dreamcast. Interesting. This device in the gardens allows you to do so, as well as transfer Chao between different memory cards. Huh. But in the GameCube ports, you could transfer a Chao onto a Game Boy Advance. And there was a whole tiny Chao garden, which was much more simple and Tamagotchi-like. But it had its own set of minigames and some unique item you couldn't get in the main game. We'll get into that once we eventually start reacting to Sonic Advance music. Huh, okay. I also never had a Dreamcast, so I don't even know what the controller looks like. That's so interesting that it was specific to Dreamcast, too. It's only 1 minute and 31 seconds long. It's called Chao Garden, Chao Transporter Sonic Adventure. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this kind of reminds me of the music used for Pokemon when you trade Pokemon between devices, in a way. Maybe, kind of. The DJ scratching was not what I was expecting, though. These Chao look like, or at least this one looks like a rain droplet. Fade out. Nice, pretty fun. It's so interesting how much effort they sort of put into the Chao. Up next, and I think it's the last song that I'll be reacting to. It's called Chao Transporter Goodbye. Uh-oh. Should you even need to remove a Chao from your garden, you can do so using the Chao Transporter. You'll be greeted with a picture of a Chao holding a bindle, looking over its shoulder at you with a sad face as it must walk the dark, dusty path into the sunset alone. Are they dying, or you're just releasing them into the wild? As the text on the screen literally reads, Chao will live a happy life in a faraway forest. You will never see your Chao again. Dang. All while accompanied by the saddest music you'll ever hear in your life. Sorry to end on such a downer. You're good. Wow, I can't believe they try to guilt trip you into not getting rid of your Chao that way. It makes you think they're about to die, or like you're releasing them into a harsh environment where they won't survive or something. Zach says, I could spend hours talking about Chao, but I'm restraining myself here. And I still ended up ranting on and on and on. You're good. I appreciate you, Zach. Thank you for all this information about the Chao. We're nearing the end of our Sonic Adventure reactions. Maybe only 2 to 3, 4 more vids left. Oh, not entirely sure which we'll do next, but I'm thinking of finishing up the character themes we haven't heard yet. Yes, that's a great idea. And then do the boss themes and then the cleanup vid. And that should be it. I appreciate you, Zach. Thank you for taking the time to do this. Okay, let's listen to the saddest music ever with the Chao Goodbye. Oh, this is from Sonic Adventure 2, which I'm assuming is also used in Sonic Adventure 1 at some point. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Chao. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Battle? Is that different from Sonic Adventure 2? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh Chao is getting Alone flashbacks from Final Fantasy VIII with Laguna and Rain. For those who know, you know. Damn! Did someone die? Are we abandoning them? It's like you're saying goodnight. It's almost like a lullaby. I'm curious, how many times did you guys hear this theme? If at all. Did you ever get rid of your Chao? I'm wondering if you could skip through the cutscene if you didn't want to hear this sad music, so it doesn't guilt trip you, or if you were forced to watch as the Chao looks back at you sadly before pressing forward. Dang. We got the fade out. Dang, that could be a game over song. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you again, Zach Graham, for putting all the effort into typing that up. I appreciate you, and thank you to everyone who has made it to the end of this video. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the Chao. Did you do this side mini Chao participation thing? Or did you just play the main story? Would love to know your thoughts down below and your experience. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. By the time you are seeing this, I am probably at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you are there, I know there's the Sonic Cafe, I believe, that's out there. If you do end up seeing me around, come say hi. I'm probably trying to get all the freebies. But yeah, don't forget that no matter how it is you are feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. All right, everyone. I'll see you all in the next reaction. Bye-bye.